All right, everyone down. I'm getting tired.
Okay. He carefully hops off.
And then, so all of your vision kind of goes from having a difficult time seeing in the dark to just kind of squinting through these very bright rays of light. Sapbrawl turns. Okay, we did it. This is good. Troutpaw, you're definitely going in, right? Come over here. And he kind of guides her down to the center spike on the roof and just look up and let the drop hit your forehead, and then you'll probably start feeling sleepy and just move to the side.
Okay, so she does exactly that. She closes her eyes and tilts her head up, and once a drop falls down, she takes a step back and probably sit down.
Okay, immediately as the drop hits your forehead, you begin feeling woozy and immediately feel the urge to just curl up and go to sleep. Who else is coming? I will. And he steps forward and takes a drop and then goes to lay next to, or near Troutpaw.
I think I need to stay here with the little ones, so you guys go.
They can come too if you want. It's just sleeping, but if you want to, Waspstripe.
I want to touch the water.
And he looks at the little kits. What do you guys want to do?
B-Kit runs. B-Kit's running for it.
Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. He gently
I'm going.
grabs her. Okay, let
Make
me.
ability checks to make sure you don't step on any glass.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. With my little kit dice? Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay, you hop over very skillfully, a little pause landing, and then you look up and the drip falls on you, but with your size, it kind of just glops onto your head, and it's a very big splash for you.
Well,
You shake it off, but
sleepy.
with your father.
Hey,
Fly.
you lay down. Would you like to as well, Speedpaw?
Can you put me down?
Yes.
Okay.
He will pick her up and gently place her down where no shards are.
She will open
have
her.
you roll for that.
Oh. Ready?
Yeah, he
Oh,
gently.
I won't have you
Oh,
do
won't.
ability,
Okay.
since he's careful. But,
Oh, bless you.
the drop also splatters onto your head and makes you a bit soggy. You shake off and immediately flop over next to your sister.
Snoring. B-Kit is snoring.
Cole specifically kind of back up and just I think he's just gonna watch. Unless the stuff from earlier knocks him out, but I don't know.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Unless he gets the drop from his head.
If Cole's not going to, if we're still going, Palmstep would probably not take the drop, only because she sees that Cole isn't, and she'd want to keep watch.
Okay.
She'd gesture to Waspstripe to kind of say if he'd want to, that she would keep an eye on the stranger.
Alright, I probably wanna. I'll probably just stay watch to keep my kids safe. And kind of lay down. He won't go to sleep or get the drop, but he'll just lay down. Stay next to his
Palmstep
kids.
might take the opportunity, if now's a good time, to just kind of walk over to Waspstripe and lay her tail on his shoulder. I see that you've been very stressed about your kids being here and everything. I bet that's really hard. I can't believe Petalpool would let them out like this, but that's beside the point. If you ever need help with them, I know it can be hard doing something like this on your own.
Oh, thanks. She probably just thought I was sleeping or something. I don't know. I don't think if she found out that this is what I was doing, she probably would have never let them come with me.
Well, it's a mother's job to be sure, but these two are in the safest paws they can be, I think. So,
thanks. I do appreciate that. I just want to make sure they're happy and doing okay. I want to be better. That's what I'm trying to do.
I think you're doing a great job. We're here to support you. She smiles at him and walks over to just kind of look menacingly at Cole.
He's very menaced. He's like...
He's menaced.
He's menaced.
he takes a step backwards and then just like looks around, like fiddling his paws on the ground.
She just sits, maintains eye contact.
Okay. So we've got... As the cats who enter the vision are laying down and the warm light begins to fade from their eyes, you're now surrounded by the Celestial Cat's home. You're kind of looking around, a little bit confused. It's sure pretty, but...
Wow!
Wow!
Beaket's looking for something to bite or chew on.
Usually there's a Celestial Cat to greet us. I'm confused. Beakit, stay close.
There's nothing to eat.
Troutpaw is gonna come forward and like just pick up Beakit.
Oh, come on.
Sapbrawl will pick up Sweet Kit, following her lead, and put her on his back.
Aww. Alright.
Are we really gonna do more walking? Can't we stop and play?
Yeah, this place looks so fun.
It's like safe here, right?
Maybe. I'm not
Everyone
used to
told
this.
me
There should
celestial
be-
cats are the best, aren't they? I know you think that, Sapbrawl.
They are great. I'm just confused that there's no one here.
Hide and
He
seek,
kind of looks
probably.
around before walking forward. Hello? Nobbles around Sweet Kit's gruff. And he kind of starts just walking in an aimless direction.
Troutpaw follows before that says, "Nowhere is safe for kids your size. Just hold still."
Okay, I'll try.
BK wiggles defiantly.
I think Troutpaw would bite harder, or like not like bite, but like, you know, like hang on tighter.
Huh.
It feels like hours that these four are just walking in a random direction, calling out, before you reach a bit of a cloudier, more stormy area of this weird place that you aren't familiar with. And as you get closer, you kind of round over a fluffy cloud hill, and down below, your eyes widen as there is just piles and piles of bright yellow cats, celestial cats, with dark, more monstrous looking felines fighting, claws and teeth, down below. And just past them you can see a blurry figure kind of crouching over a body that doesn't seem fully here.
Whoa. Is that always here?
No,
Trout-
this isn't right. What?
Troutpaw's gonna immediately start walking over to like the figure crouching over the body, just again hanging on to Beakit like tighter and tighter with every step.
You're gonna walk through the hordes of fighting cats?
Oh, I thought it was like around. Like
It's like directly past them, but
Oh, okay, never mind then.
okay.
Probably put Beakit down and like get ready to fight, like feeling like, oh, the Celestia cats are in trouble.
Sapbrawl kind of follows your lead and kind of nudges them backwards. Stay here, okay? If you move, there's gonna be bad stuff. Just please stay.
Beakit locks all her joints and like stands stiff as she possibly can. Kind of sweats.
He kind of looks back and forth between the kits before nodding to Troutpaw and kind of running down the hill towards the fight. He stops short right about as he's entering it, and Troutpaw, if you're following, go ahead and make a perception check. So just a flat roll.
2.
Okay, so you don't seem to recognize the blurry figure that's past the fighting cats, and as you guys are kind of watching this battle unfold, one of the celestial cats, glowing yellow, kind of skids and is thrown from a fight, by a Black Below Clan cat with pretty large horns and a curved tail, and they look shredded, like nearly dead, and they kind of look up and look shocked. What are you doing here? They kind of stagger to their paws.
We came for a vision.
No, that this is bad. You're a mystic. You can't be here. You have to go to your leader right now. This is not good. He kind of rushes between Sapbrawl and Troutpaw, kind of looking down at the kits, even more puzzled, and limps back towards where you had started. This isn't good. You have to go see Stagstar. He's making a big mistake.
Hey man, like I'm like scared. Troutpaw like nods, is like, yep, all right, that's Celestial Cat's orders. Like, let's go. We're going right now.
The Celestial Cat kind of turns and wraps his tail kind of around his paws and looks straight into your eyes, Troutpaw. Listen, the Below Clan cats, they're stopping us from reaching Stagstar. We can't warn him that this is bad, but if he goes through with this plan, Below Clan will be more powerful than ever. We won't be able to stand up against them. You have to go. And as he says that, he leans forward and touches your nose, and you shake awake. He does that with the rest of the cats. Yeah. Okay. So, as you're waiting for the cats to awake, it's only been a few moments now, and I'm gonna have everyone who is awake right now roll a perception, which is just a flat roll.
Gosh. So
Ooh,
far,
6.
the rolls have not been
5.
great.
6. Awesome. 5, and Wasp?
5. Okay.
5. Okay.
Okay,
Skilled.
really
Y'all
excited
are
about
alert. Y'all are
Sleep
ready.
with
You
one eye
can-
open.
Yeah, your eyes are kind of adjusting to all the glare that are coming from the shattered mirrors. And as you're kind of looking towards the entrance where you just came from, you can see 2 eyes kind of just peering at you from the darkness.
Mm,
Oh,
I'd say
like
Palm
that.
Step notices this first. She got the highest roll, but quickly after, Cole and Wasp realize that there's someone watching them.
Palmstep would just very quickly move in between the stranger and the group of cats that are sleeping.
As you turn to make a move, the cat that is watching you leaps from the darkness and grabs Sweet Kit, and you can see it is Pidgeonwhisker.
No, I want to attack! I want to attack!
Gosh.
He is grabbing Sweet Kit and running.
No.
I am on it. I'm going. I'm chasing.
No.
So I'll have Palm Step make
I hate.
one attack.
I have hate in my heart. Okay.
I'll have Palm Step make one attack
Ooh.
towards him. I think Wasp, you would be a bit late to attacking because you have been laying down.
You had to
My
get out.
And Cole is right behind Palm Step.
Palmstep just rolled her max, which is a 13.
Okay, so where are you aiming to grab him? Because he's darting down the tunnel right now. This is a chase.
She probably cannot get to Sweet Kit to grab Sweet Kit, so she's just going to go for one of his back legs to hurt it as much as she can and immobilize him,
Okay,
even if only
What do you
temporary.
Should we switch
what do you
to
think
the
Pigeon's modifier is? 'Cause
other-
I've got a roll for
Oh,
him.
actually, I do have his. Let's change to the chase setup because I can actually move
Wait, what?
us, and he has an attack. I just have to.
So this chase is going to be structured where y'all either have to kill or pin Pidgeonwhisker before he gets to Shiver Clan Camp. If he gets there, Sweet Kit is gone and in their possession.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Unless I
stressful.
follow him, I don't know. No, I would die.
It
But,
would be
like-
you could sacrifice yourself. but
Yeah.
You would be running into a nest of Shiverclan cats who would be very willing to take you as well.
Which you could, like, I mean, that you can, like,
Yeah,
that is,
you could.
It's
You could
really.
Still think about it.
There's
We'll see
all
how
the
it goes.
options
Yeah, if
present.
you're close, like, well.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I am going to murder him if he does not give daughter back.
Do it.
He is going to die. There is no hope for him.
So the scene fades in, and Pidgeonwhisker is holding on to a like limp and sleeping Sweet Kit. He rolled to kind of pick her up and flee, and so now yeah, you will roll again flat, Pidgeonwhisker.
Okay, I've got a 10 total.
Okay. Just your 6 die.
Oh, just my 6 die, then 5.
5. Okay. So let's see. 1. You're here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now.
Does he get
see ya.
disadvantage or?
Oh, I do have disadvantage.
Everyone.
I forgot to roll
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just.
Okay,
wondering.
that's 2. Never mind. Sorry.
2. All right.
I
now.
completely forgot my own rules.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. 1. So you're here. So 1, 2. Okay. There. Palm step. You are next, and so just a flat roll.
Ooh, okay. Double 6s.
Bro.
Oh.
Girl got double 6s. I wish I could. Oh.
Wow.
Homestead for the win. You might be my new wife after this. Please.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so do you kind of want to get in front of him and like try to stop him, or are you like grabbing
yeah,
onto his back?
If she can't stop him and get Sweet Kit, she will attack.
If
Just
he's
with
being
utmost
tackled
care to
with Sweet Kit, take any damage.
Yeah, if she tackles him and Sweet Kit falls, I think she'll take damage.
Her priority is getting Sweet Kit and making sure Sweet Kit is not hurt, but she wants to stop this cat. And in her heart, she wants to hurt him, but Sweet Kit's more important.
Okay, so she kind of going around in front and like trying to like physically maybe stop him, but like not tackle.
Physically stop him and maybe even grab Sweet Kit or get in position to if she can.
Okay, so we'll just have you since you run so far ahead, you kind of are able to like predict maybe where he's about to move. But Waspstripe, it is your turn, so roll your flat die with a disadvantage.
Alright, okay. I rolled a 2.
Okay. So 1, 2. So you kind of managed to like I'm just gonna do one little closer here. Catch up, and you kind of like are behind, so maybe you're kind of trying to like corner stop.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
Yeah, trying to go behind and like grab the back of his legs, and once he knows that Sweet Kit is safe.
Pigeon, what I'm thinking for you is that since you're kind of cornered but not actually grabbed yet, you can like try to get around them, but at maybe the risk of realizing that like you will probably be attacked. I'll let him decide.
I think he'll probably just try to jump over Pine Step. He's got pretty good springing legs, used to jumping in the snow, so he's just gonna like leap over her if possible.
Okay, so since this would technically be an attack if you were like, because she kind of is like right there, you guys will roll plus your attacks against each other. So
Okay.
Cool.
trying to jump over her.
Ooh.
Oh no. I got a 9.
I got 12.
Oh gosh.
No!
Okay.
Boing.
So you managed to just oh my goodness, springily. So what was your actual attack in that? Or sorry, the actual roll, the first roll you got.
The first roll I got for the running?
Just the roll you got, but minus your attack. So like you got a 12, I think.
Yeah.
And then your attack is 5, so.
I'm trying to see how many forward you go after jumping. So I was just whatever the actual roll itself
Oh.
was. I think it would be 2.
It was a 6, so.
Oh, 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
no.
Yeah, you just like leap forward and start
My gosh.
booking it, and
Oh my gosh. Oh
all
my
right,
gosh.
Palm Step. Now it is your turn with disadvantage.
Okay, Palm
Let's
Step.
roll
What are
this
your
to-
abilities? What is... Gotta pull out all the stops here. Oh, we don't... Okay. Disadvantage. You roll a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
You, I think, are really, like, just shocked that this cat just, like, leaped over you, and you kind of look up and then maybe even, like, take a second to look back at Waspstripe or something, but, you start to go forward, but are, like, absolutely just maybe in shock that this is happening.
Oh my gosh.
Waspstripe,
Uh.
Oh my gosh. I can't breathe right. Okay. I rolled a 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So you actually make it next to Palm Step.
He just like through gritted teeth is like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
My turn again?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Ooh, okay, that's a 3.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Boing.
2,
Boing,
3.
boing.
So he makes it outside of the mines, and you can like actively no longer see him. You can choose to continue like to chase, and go through the snow, which will still be, I think, a disadvantage because the snow, except not for him because he is from here. Or you can choose to go back. Like you see him like actively leave, and he's pretty far, but you can absolutely continue.
I think Palmstep looks to Waspstripe and says, one of us needs to go back and check on B-Kit. Where do you want to go?
I need to go after my daughter. Please go make sure B-Kit is safe. And if he did anything to her, kill him. Like, he is so angry right now and is leaping and running
Yeah,
after.
Palmstep's with it. She very sincerely agrees with those terms.
He's running after the stupid cat. I can't remember the name. I'm so stressed.
No,
Cool.
you're.
Oh no, Pidgeonwhisker, yeah.
Yeah, Pidgeonwhisker. He's running after him and just going after Cole, making sure. So stressful.
Okay.
But
So-
he's furious.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so these guys are out. Palm Step, I'm going to say you turn around and you book it back up to the room. And so you, Waspstripe, it takes you a minute, but you also make it outside of the cave. As Pidgeonwhisker runs out with Sweet Kit, he has no problem getting through the deep snow. This is where he lives. This is where he's from. So he gets a little bit of a head start as Waspstripe is just tearing out and using all of his strength to try to catch up with this Shiver Clan cat. And, okay, I will have you guys both roll a flat against each other to see who goes first.
That's
I hate
5.
everything. I hate everything. I rolled a 1. I hate everything.
Oh my gosh, oh
The cold just hits you. There's a huge wind, and it's in your fur, and it's brushing up some of the snow in your face, and you're just trying to kind of look around and find him. And now, Pidgeonwhisker, if you could roll for me, just a flat,
no.
but
Will do.
no disadvantage.
That's a 4.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is taken off down a path that he knows, and you are just trying to kind of squint and look around to see where he went. And,
Pidgeonwhisker just looks over his shoulder and smirks at Waspstripe and then keeps running.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Okay. Oh, I rolled a freaking 6, but it's a 3 because disadvantage.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
All right. Oops.
Poor
1,
father.
2, 3. Yeah, you're trudging through the snow, just like hissing and angry and trying your best.
You just made war.
All right, Pidgeonwhisker. Final stretch.
5.
Oh,
1,
Oh,
2,
Pidgeonwhisker.
3, 4, 5. You are right, like you go behind a hill. You are on the outskirts of your camp, and maybe you just stop to get like a quick breath from all that sprinting.
3.
Waspstripe, as you trudge deeper and deeper, it just is getting so difficult to navigate, and you all of the trees look the same with the snow, all of the bushes. You manage to kind of look back and you can just barely see the opening of the cave that you came from, but it is literally so cold that it's just so disorienting and you're not sure which direction they went.
He just screams out in pain and starts angrily crying.
Pidgeonwhisker takes a final step and enters and reaches the camp entrance, and that's about when I'd say Sweet Kit stirs and she wakes up to a stranger holding her as he makes his way through the pine trees. I don't know if she calls out for help or anything, but...
I think she's very startled from the dream that she had just had, and now waking up and is very cold again, is disoriented and is kind of trying to like crane her neck to look up, but her scruff is a little sore from being held and jumped with, and probably a little bit more rough than her caring father and Palm Step were. So she's just like a little bit like, what? It's cold. Can I go home?
No, I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Don't worry.
I want my dad. I'm supposed to be out here with him.
He's dead.
He's dead?
He nods into her scruff.
She just kind of like shuts down and just like hangs there limply.
And he enters Shiver Clan camp. Palm Step. You run back towards the tunnel, and as you reach the heart, your eyes squint and your eyes adjust to the light, and Beakit or Cole are nowhere in sight. Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, is that just a flat? Sorry.
Yep.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you notice there's a few tumbled rocks near the back, and as you look up towards the bright light that's coming through, you see the tiniest bit of Cole's fur just wedged in some of the rocks. It seems he's left with Beakit through that small opening.
She's gonna try to follow if she can.
Okay, you make an ability check to climb up those rocks.
A 6.
Okay, so you very expertly just jump up, and you kind of worm your head through and take a look around, and then, can Cole roll stealth for me?
Yes. A 2.
With
And I
ability
rolled
is a 5,
Oh, yes.
and then you roll perception check.
I roll a 5.
Okay, so that's a
Cole's
even,
probably not
so
trying to hide. He's just going quickly.
he's just running. Okay. So you look through and you can see Cole, his dark coat standing against the occasional snow patches. You can see this direction out of the tunnel is a very sheer, like, cliff, and there's a little bit of a ramp down, but it would be very hard to traverse at a speed like you're wanting to. And then you can see him at the bottom, and he's just running through this field towards some very distant railroad tracks. And he's got enough of a lead that it would be pretty hard to chase, but you are welcome to try.
Palm Step is going to try, and as she goes down the slope in front of her, she obviously doesn't want to just jump and take fatal damage or enough damage that would slow her down or hurt her legs, but she is caring a lot more about getting to the bottom to chase than not hurting herself. She's being kind of reckless.
Okay, make an ability check with disadvantage. Just flat.
A 4.
Okay, so you're kind of scrabbling down this cliff, and at first you kind of lose your footing, but your claws dig into the stone, and quite a bit later you kind of hit the bottom, and you've got like a little bit of sores on your paw pads, and by the time you're looking around, I'm gonna have you roll one more perception check. And then, Cole, will you just roll flat for me? I want to see how much ground you've made by the
Yes.
time she gets down.
Another 2.
I rolled
Oh,
a
wow.
2.
Okay. So, oh, you rolled a 2 too? Oh my gosh, you're neck and neck. Oh gosh. Okay, so,
So are they outside? Is she
you
outside?
land... Yes, she's
Okay.
outside. So you land, and you kind of look at your paw pads, they're all scraped up, and then you look up, and Cole has currently dropped B-Kit and is kind of trying to hurriedly pick her up again. He manages to get another hold on her scruff, and I'd say it would be just a normal chasing if you still have it up.
Yes.
But
Does B-Kit take any damage from falling? It's
I'd say
snow,
she just
so
takes one hit point.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
One
because he
point?
kind of just like fumbled and like she rolled a bit, and then he picked her up and kept running.
B-Kit might try to scratch and or bite while she's
She's still asleep.
unhanded. Oh, never mind. Nope. Okay.
Okay, so
Hit her head, poor baby.
If you want, you could roll an ability check to see if she would be like rattled enough to wake up. But it's
Oh, do you want me to?
Yeah. It's a D4.
Oh, I need to roll the D4.
Yeah.
A 2.
Okay. I think she like squirms a bit and kind of B-Kit kind of squirms a bit, but I don't think she'd wake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna have Cole and Homestep roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
A 5.
Just rolling flat. Yeah. Oh, 1. He's fumbled. He's scared. He did not think anyone was going to follow him.
Okay. You fumble. What did you roll, Homestep? Sorry.
Homestep got a 5.
Okay, so you just run straight ahead, and as you're, you kind of skid and stand directly in front of him as he's holding B-Kit in his jaws. Cole, what would you like to do?
I think he is going to drop the child and try to flee.
Okay. We'll have B-Kit take another point for that.
Okay.
Oh, what you cut out?
So Cole is gonna drop B-Kit, and she's gonna take another point for that, and then he's gonna try to book it on his own.
Yeah, he is. She caught up to him, right? Like he fumbled. She caught up to him.
Yeah, you rolled a 5.
Okay.
You rolled a 1. So
yeah,
he's like squared in your way.
He stopped and looked at her, and he's like, okay, like, just, but he still just drops her. He's not very like gentle, and he doesn't say anything, but I guess just kind of tries to back away.
If Palmstep has a chance to before he gets away, she would leap at his throat to attack.
We can roll against each other, yeah, to try to start.
Yeah, I would roll to try to dodge.
Okay.
Cole doesn't currently have any hit points right now, though, so I may gently have him marked, but it's fine.
Yeah. You honestly, that's fine if you wanna roll for him and DM me or whatever works.
Yeah. Okay. So what did you roll to get him?
We're doing plus
Is
attack.
this plus
right?
attack?
I think so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 9.
Okay.
5.
5. So you leap at him and kind of get a hold on his ear, as he's kind of rearing back from you getting a proper hold on his neck, and it rips clean off, and you kind of just hold him there for a second before he turns in a scarlet mess from his ripped ear and just runs.
I actually think I have to roll again to try to get out from like.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So I am going to roll. I rolled a natural 1. He's like on the ground,
Okay,
just grabbing his ear.
Palmstep's hanging on with a 3.
Ow! You are okay. So
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn again.
Palmstep would like to attack, and she would like to go directly for an ear.
His other ear.
His other ear. Okay.
Oh, his other ear. Try to take it off or damage it as much as possible. And she rolled a plus attack. That's another 9.
He got a 6.
Okay, so you bend down and just start gnawing at his other ear, throwing the other one to the side. And he is just screaming out in pain.
Ah! Let me go! Let me go, you crazy cat!
She growls. I mean, after his turn.
Yeah, would you like to fight back or roll to get away?
He's
Cole?
gonna try to roll to get away, but he'll use his
Okay.
plus attack, like for fleeing instead. 5.
You rolled a 5, and I use plus attack as
Yes.
well, or no?
Yes.
Okay, I got an 8.
Yeah. So you still have him
You
there.
have just him pinned, and as you're kind of tearing at his ears, he's trying to pull away, and it just makes more rips. Where are you aiming next, Palm Step?
Palm Step would like to do one final tug on the ear, try to take it.
Okay, you... I don't think... Yeah.
That's a 10 with my attack included.
Uh, 6. He's not
Okay.
rolling good. He is very, very freaked
Yeah.
out.
This Cole cat is now earless as you rip off both his ears, and he just rolls and kind of puts his back to you, almost like turtling up.
Grabbing his
and it's
bloody
kind of-
ears.
Yeah, grabbing his head with his paws. Do you want to continue attacking, or are you gonna leave him alone?
Palm
This is
Step
far
takes
out
the
of
ear.
any territory, you know, by the way. You don't know what's out here.
Yeah, Palm Step says nothing, takes the ear, is going to bring it with her, and is going to check on B-Kit, pick B-Kit up, and make sure she's okay.
Both ears?
Looking back at Cole the whole time.
Okay. So, I think Cole would probably just, like, stay there curled in a ball, holding his
Yeah.
head, and
Hoping
let
she'll
them
go
go.
She's kind of on defense, like she's gonna spring if he tries anything, but she doesn't care if he runs. But he might not
Okay.
know that.
Yeah,
You
she's
scoop up B-Kit. She's a bit bruised and battered, but still alive, and you start hiking back up towards the mountain.
Palm Step is probably crying a little bit out of fear and frustration and a little bit out of relief knowing that B-Kit is okay, and she's going to bring her back to the group.
I'm gonna have you roll one more ability check with disadvantage to get up this mountain with a kit in your mouth.
Okay, and an ear.
and an ear.
And an ear.
That's a 3.
Okay. So you're climbing up, and you're kind of struggling to find a good paw hold, and you're gripping the rocks, and one slips, and you take I'd say 5 points of damage as another rock kind of falls on top of you, and then you kind of shake it off, and I'd say you'd make it back up into the crack
yeah.
in the mountain.
Gladly.
I think at this point, Cole would like look and peek and see, and just like try to run off.
Nothing really stops you as you run off, leaving a bloody trail as you run toward the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Palm Step, you worm through the small crag in the mountain, kind of blinded once again by the rays of sunlight, and you block it out temporarily. Climbing down, Sapbrawl and Troutpaw wake immediately along with Beepaw. They just kind of gasp awake. Guys, where are you?
That black cat's a traitor. The cat we ran into in Shiver took the sweet kit.
What?
The Waspstripe went after them. We need to go help?
No, we need to go now. The Stepstar's up to something. We have to go. He just turns and starts booking it down the tunnel.
Troutpaw's
she
right behind him.
follows.
She's booking it.
B-Kit just kind of
I'd say as you're about to
sniffles
leave,
and is
you kind of
confused.
run face first into Waspstripe as he's entering.
His face is just full of tears and anger, and he's a mess, truly.
Sapbrawl hesitates for a moment and kind of just, like, nods in understanding before nudging Waspstripe around. Come on, we have to go. We have B-Kit. She's alright.
I think
Give her
Troutpaw
time.
will pause. Oh, sorry. But I think Troutpaw will
No,
pause
you
for a
go.
second and, like right in front of Waspstripe, like, almost immediately knowing, like, we'll find her. And then just touching noses with him and booking it past him.
Give me either daughter.
Palmstep kind of chokes, seeing Waspstripe come back empty-handed, and brings him his other daughter, B-Kit. Also spits out the 2 ears in her mouth and starts.
Sapbrawl kind of looks down at the ears, horrified, honestly, and he kind of makes eye contact with his mother, but shakes his head, deciding to talk about it later, and pushes past everyone and starts running down the tunnel.
He keeps B-Kit close, like, he will not let anything touch her. He won't let her go. Like, keep her as warm as possible as they bolt.
Yeah. If everyone's running, Palmstep would definitely grab the ears and go.
So, reaching clan camp once more, Sapbrawl and Troutpaw just rush past Marstock without even saying hello, most likely heading to where Stagstar was last seen, and left there is Palmstep, Waspstrike, B-Kit, and meeting them at the entrance is Marstock and Petalpool. Petalpool seems confused as she sees her mate enter with only one of their kits.
Marstock, I think, would be like, well, where are those 2 up to? What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened?
We haven't had time to talk about it. They were having a vision and...
Okay. Petalpool, I think, would notice.
Yeah.
The other kitten, she just tilts her head and she's like, Waspstripe, where's Sweet Kit? I thought that you were around camp, and I told them
No. No. They were hidden in a bush all the way, and they followed us. And we were almost outside of camp when they appeared. And no one wanted to turn back. And they said, the kit said that you wanted me to watch them. So I did. I tried my best. I really did.
She just like goes up and rubs her neck on his, and also with like B-Kit. She goes, I'm so sorry. I should have kept a better eye on them. What happened to her? She looks around.
Shiver Clan. One of the warriors took her.
A red Tom. We chased as far as we could. Palmstep would set the ear that she took from Cole in front of Marstock. There was another cat with us. They didn't smell of any of the clans I recognize, and they tried to steal away with B-Kit as well. I retrieved her and both of his ears. And she'd step back, look up at Marstock.
Petalpool, I think, is kind of just, she's crying, but in like hugging Waspstripe and kind of crying into his chest, and just wrapping her tail around like them the best she can. And Marstock kind of steps forward and is like, I don't know why. I don't know why Mystic would be targeted like this.
He's gonna pay for what he did.
We'll make sure of that. Stagstar should be back by now, actually. I was getting a little worried. I think I might try to go find him. He needs to know everything that's been happening. I'm so sorry, Waspstripe and Petalpool. We will make sure to get back. Sweet Kit. And
I want to be on those patrols.
Yeah.
I want to be the one that gets her back.
As a father, I will make sure that you get your daughter back. He, like, remembers some stuff from his past and just shakes his pelt, and he's like, I'm gonna go find Stagstar. And
Okay.
He goes.
Go
Palm
take.
Step would just say to the family, if there's anything I can do, I'm here for you all. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Palm Step, for what you did.
She'd nod. Of course.
You looked after one of the kids when I couldn't. Thank you.
You did a wonderful job, Waspstripe. No cat is justified in something like this.
Thank you.
Looks up a little and she kind of just like nods at Palm Step to like thank her, but is just kind of inconsolable, but looks down at B-Kit and like tries to kind of wipe her face and is just like, it's okay, it's okay, but like is breaking down.
Take her to the nursery and rest there.
Yeah. Aspen Frost just had her kids, 6 of them. We'll go visit. And yeah, she just
Go visit.
bends down and picks up B-Kit before nuzzling Waspstripe again, and they both make their way to the nursery.
He calls after her. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get her back. I promise.
She looks back and nods as like tears continue to roll down her cheek again, and she just like goes and continues into the medicine den that's full of loud kits.
And I'm going to kill him for what he's done. He will not escape this alive.
Stagstar? Stagstar.